Ow! Welcome back to Plant Powered Barefoot Brent. Absolutely, definitely barefoot. There's the puppies. They're back there rolling around in the pine needles because they love that. So, I just wanted to talk to you today about living off grid. Since I've been relegated to now using the wood stove instead of using my single burner electric, it's changed everything. It's taken time from me, that's for sure, because I have to collect firewood and then I have to make fire and then I have to keep the fire going, and then I have to cook all the food on the fire, and then I do everything. I cook everything in the morning, and then I just eat it later, and I eat it cold. So that's fine. Well, not cold, but room temperature, which is good because it's good for the body. Then it's easier to digest. I don't eat anything hot or cold. I try to eat everything just right in the Goldilocks zone, like our planet is, in the perfect spot, so that we don't freeze and that we don't cook. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's laborious, that's for darn sure. Like I'm always doing stuff. I don't really have an opportunity to chill, but that's okay too, because it's stuff that I love doing. Seeding plants and transplanting and watering and weeding. Those are all some of my favorite things. Watering the fruit trees, and when you live on the side of a mountain, there's a lot of weeding to do. It's amazing to me, a lot more than there was at the community garden, that's for sure. And a lot more insects to deal with, especially with the caterpillar infestation I've had. There's my girl. She loves rolling around. You're the cutest pumpkin. And so I'm always doing stuff, which is fun, Like, the hard part is doing laundry in cold water, for sure, washing by hand. And that's, of all of the things that I do, that's the laundry is the toughest. But when I get it done, especially the bedding, because that's really big stuff and it's heavy, especially when it's all soaked. But when I get it done, and it hardly dries in one day, so I got to go one night without all of the full bedding. And I have 2 sleeping bags, one for me and one for Estrella, and 2 blankets, one for Estrella and one for me. And so that's how we roll. Keep it simple. Minimalism for me is equates happiness, and I like to be happy. And there's just keeping up with the place, just keeping up with the weeds is quite the task. Never mind all of the other things. And we live at the top of a mountain, so gathering food, what I don't get from the garden, I got to go to town to get. So we got to climb down the mountain and then climb back up the mountain and I like heavy stuff, like watermelons and cantaloupes and papayas and potatoes and just stuff that's heavy, and so it's super good exercise. And as you guys know, I love being barefoot. It's my favorite. There's 30 miles of mycelium under each step, and so that's I'm connecting to that every time I take my shoes off, and that heals me and regenerates me. And Mother Earth, with her magnetism, also does the same. So it keeps me young. I'm gonna be 55 in 8 days. Woohoo! Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm blown away, to be honest. It's like, wow, how did I get to that number? It's such a weird thing to think of it as a number, but it's just a number. For me, it doesn't mean anything. It's not going to change anything. I expect to be doing this for a long time, because I love it. And if you love it, why not do it? Life's too short not to enjoy it. So that's us for now. I haven't made a vid for a bit, so I just wanted to say, yeah, get off grid, live your life. It's super challenging, but it's super rewarding, and it's super worth it. Thank you. I love you. Ah, woo!